Good evening folks, and welcome to Sonofdel's live vlog on the 9th of June. It is 25 to 7 at the moment, 18:36, and I've got a busy one today because I haven't done a vlog for over a month, believe it or not. I've had, well, to be honest with you, we've just been enjoying the weather, but coming up on tonight's vlog I've got the unboxing of the Zbox for June 2021. I've got a brand new coin collection, including the new cabinet, which I haven't actually unboxed yet, but I'm going to be unboxing it tomorrow, so you'll get to see it on this vlog. Never mind, but that's coming up as well, so by the time you watch that I'll have unboxed it. I've got a brand new jigsaw to show you. I've got a TV series review of Bottom. Yes, you heard me right, Bottom. And also I will be talking about what can I put, how can I put it? I don't know how to put it to make it make sense, but life achievements. I'll be talking about life achievements. So anyway, coming up first, the unboxing of the Zbox for June 2021. So here we go folks, one Zbox for June 2021. Now I've already opened this because I wanted to see, my wife wanted to see the stuff in it, so I know what's in it, so here you go. Now the t-shirt is really impressive because I like the old 80s games, and one of the 80s games was Dungeons and Dragons, and there's a badge on there which actually says "Beware the Smiling Dungeon Master." It's a really cool logo, as you can see, and obviously that's from, as you can see from the logo, Dungeons and Dragons. There's the official logo for it. So that's the t-shirt, as you can see again, nice massive black t-shirt. I think I've got about 105 t-shirts now, I think, I'm not sure. Now my friend Stephen from down in, well, from down south, likes the fact that I keep having Star Trek ships, and he likes guessing what they are. Well, I've got a field day for you today because I've got two that I've got to identify. The first one is that. I'll try and get a better angle for you because I never know what they are, you see. I don't do Star Trek, but he loves Star Trek and he'll be able to tell me what all of these are. That's the first one, and it's either from Deep Space Nine, Voyager, Deep Space Nine, Voyager, The Next Gen, or Enterprise. And as I don't know anything about Star Trek, I wouldn't have a clue which was from which. And another one, again, another one from them, which is this one, which, to be honest with you, looks like a character out of Star Wars to me, but hey ho. Again, I'll do it that way up and that way up. Sorry, I don't want to make it look rude. There you are, you can see it now, you can see it's a full ship, as you can see, and there's the base and everything. So there's two in that. And the fourth item is a Marvel figure. Now what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to take this out the box, and the reason being it's so you can see it properly, because even I can't work out who this is from the actual thing because it's too dark in the box. Sorry. Right, let's see. I'll take it out and then we'll identify it together. Bear me a second. Got to dig deep. Scissors. If in doubt. Go. I can't think of his name. I do know who it is, but I can't think of his name. He's out of the Marvel universe. You'll probably be able to tell me. What does it say underneath? Oh, it's Drax. Of course it's Drax. Yeah, it's Drax. Out of Guardians of the Galaxy, if I'm not mistaken. And it's a really cool figure, actually. It's a good size and all, as you can see. It's, you know, quite a height. A lot of detail on it. I'll bring it close. You can see the weapon. You can see the tattoos on his back. Look what he has. There's only 4 items in this Zbox, but to be honest with you, because of what it is, I'm not totally surprised, because obviously 2 Star Trek ships, a Drax figure and a t-shirt. And bear in mind, again, it only cost me £17. £17 it costs, and for that you're talking at least maybe 45 quid So £45 worth. Again, as you can see, you've got the figure of Drax, and that's why I couldn't tell who it was, because it's in the box and it's dark. Drax figure from Marvel. Star Trek ship number 1. Star Trek ship number 2. And last but not least, one. I'm going to show you the logo again because I love it. Let me bring it in. There we go. One Dungeons and Dragons t-shirt. And all that for £17. Can't be bad, can it? So that is the Zbox for June 2021. Now, as you've seen on my previous vlogs, I've had a lot of jigsaws and I'm mad on jigsaws, and I still keep ordering jigsaws, even though where I'm going to find room for them all I don't know. But there is a website called Lawrence King Publishing. Now, you would think Lawrence King Publishing would be a book place, but they do jigsaws and they do their own jigsaws. And I've got quite a few of them now, from Impressionism to pop art to Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory to Sylvester Stallone's Big Fight. And I've got another one ordered called Dracula, which is all about everything to do with Dracula and all that. But this particular one, as soon as I saw it, is a brand new jigsaw and it's only just come out. And it's absolutely amazing. And it's called The Mythical World. And if you look on the back, I'll try and get as much detail in it as I can. As you look on the back, it's basically got all the different mythological creatures from the planet. You know, like it's got the Yeti on there, the Sasquatch. It's got the Loch Ness Monster. It's got everything. And all of them are there in real good colour. And it comes with a massive fold-out post-it. I got this off Amazon, and I'll put you the link on the bottom underneath this vlog, as well as it coming now at the bottom of the screen, as you can see. So yeah, and like I said, there's a few on there, Lawrence King Publishing, and the jigsaw quality is second to none. It really is. The pieces are immaculately made. But yeah, so that's something I've had. But on a bad note, I want to tell you about something which has happened to me in the last 3 weeks. I was on a game on my phone called Disney's Emoji Blitz, and I saw advertised a folding jigsaw board with tray, and I thought, oh, that's going to be expensive, that is, and it was only £19.99. So I got it, I clicked on it, and I went through all the process. I went onto the website, make sure it was a genuine website. It's called hiwill.co.uk, HIWILL. And I went on and I typed in board puzzle, and it came up, and I thought, brilliant, 20 quid. I thought, well, I'll have that. Yeah, I went through the process, paid for it and everything. Anyway, yesterday I had a parcel come through in an envelope. It's about this big, this thing inside the parcel. It was a test tube with a 150-piece jigsaw puzzle of the Eiffel Tower in it. And I had no idea what this was, where it had come from, what was going on, or nothing. So I went on to my PayPal account and checked, and the balance had come out for £27.98, which is £19.99 for the board and £7.99 postage. And I thought, hang on a minute, is something going on here? Is there a scam going on? So what I did, I went on and typed in Hiwill jigsaw board scam, and it is a scam. So if you see anything on any adverts for any jigsaw board that's £20, it is a scam. They are not sending out jigsaw boards. Everybody has received one of these little test tube jigsaws. Now, because I paid through PayPal, I have now bought it. I have started a claim with PayPal to get my money back. But I'm just warning you in advance. If you see a jigsaw board, a folding collapsible jigsaw board with trays, even a proper video that goes with it, the full lot's there, and it says it's £19.99, it is a scam. There is no jigsaw board at all. It is a 150-piece tiny jigsaw in a test tube that's about that big, and it's literally a test tube thickness, and there's 150 pieces in it. So I'm just telling you, beware of that. You never know. Okay. Now, since I last spoke to you, I've had a couple more of my pin badge collection. In fact, I've had 4 new pin badges, which I'll show you now. The first one is from 1965, and it's 2-1 at Wembley, where we won the FA Cup for the first time, beating Leeds United. Hold on, I'll try and get a good focus for you. Hold on. Can I quite do it? light shining on it, so it's going to be a bit difficult. Oh, now it's fell out of the box. But what I'll do, I'll show you each pin badge, and this is the card that goes with it. It basically shows you the fact that we won 2-1. It's on the back of the team sheets to show what the starting 11 was for Liverpool, and the goals who scored them, Hunt and St John. So that's the first one. Second one is 1979, when Liverpool became the league champions, and that's the pin badge for that. Oh, hang on. Ugh. Yeah, that's about right. Pin badge, 1979 champions. And again, you get your card, and on the back you've got the final league table, so you can see, you can just basically, what I like doing with these, I like looking through and seeing what teams were actually in the top league in this particular year. It always fascinates me, some of the names of the teams, because obviously if you look on the back and you see teams like Derby County, Queen's Park Rangers, Norwich City, Bristol City, Middlesbrough, Coventry, Ipswich Town was 6th. So, Nottingham Forest was 2nd. So, you think how far that football's come since then. In 1981, we won the League Cup against West Ham. We won 2-1. That's the card that goes with that. And there's the lovely red pin badge that you can see. My collection now has got probably about 30 of these in it already. And the last one, very significant for Liverpool FC, 1981, 27th of May. We beat Real Madrid in the final and became champions of Europe in the Parc de France, Paris. Goal scored by Alan Kennedy after 82 minutes. And again, lovely pin badge, really nice pin badge, a lot of detail on these pin badges, as you can see. And it tells you that Liverpool won it and where we won it and the year again. And those are the 4 pin badges I've had, which will be going in my box, which I'll have to show you at some point, because all the pin badges now, my wife has been putting them in the box for me because they're a bit too fiddly for my fingers, so my wife's been putting them in the box, and when these 4 have gone in, I'll be able to show you where I am up to yet. Some amazing, it's going to look really fantastic once it's complete, and I will show you once it's complete as well. So that's my pin badge collection for Liverpool FC. Now I'm reviewing today a TV series which is literally anarchic comedy. It's mental, it really is. It's one of those that you put on when your brain doesn't need to think, and it's called Bottom. It stars the brilliant Rick Mayall, rest in peace, and Adrian Edmondson as 2 flatmates who housemates who basically spend the entire series trying to get rich, get laid, and also not kill each other. That's best way to describe it. They're always smashing hell out of each other. Now the thing is about this Bottom series is it had some good stars in it. It didn't just have Rick Mayall and Ade Edmondson. There were guests in it, and every so often you'd have people like Christopher Ryan playing Dave Hedgehog. You would have Helen Lederer in it. You would have I can't remember his name now, it's gone. It'll come to me in a minute with his name, the guy I'm trying to think of. Mark Arden is even in an episode of it. But it's basically, each episode is a one-word title, and there are 3 series of it. 18 episodes altogether, I think, and it's just one of those comedies that continually makes you laugh, and how they do the fight scenes seems so realistic. It doesn't look like it's acted. It looks like literally they are kicking the living daylights out of each other. Now I love this comedy because it seems to, I know it's not, but it seems to follow on quite well from an early 80s comedy series which I reviewed called The Young Ones, which again starred Rick Mayall, Ade Edmondson, but this one had Christopher Ryan, Nigel Planer and Alexei Sale in it. This sort of it seems to follow on from it, even though it's totally different. You know, it's just them two characters, Rick Mayall, Aid Edmondson. Now, as well as the TV show at bottom, they went on to do several stage shows, live stage shows, which I've also got on DVD, and they again are hilarious. Now, if you don't like swearing, don't watch them, because there is a lot of swearing and a lot of vulgarity in them, particularly the live stage shows. They are literally let loose with every swear word you can possibly think of. Every sexual innuendo, every joke, everything, you know, it's all good fun, and there's a lot of mistakes also made in them, which they keep in night after night, which is funny. They do a lot of ad-libbing, which is hilarious on the stage shows. Obviously in the TV show it's not like that, but like I said, it was 1991, it ran for 3 series, and I would have to give it 8 out of 10 as a comedy show. It's just complete mad, and if you've never watched it, just watch it with your mind open, because it's literally, it's a treat. It really is a treat. So that's my TV show review, and it is Bottom from 1991, starring Rick Mayall and Aid Edmondson, and I would give it 8 out of 10. This is the case for my new pre-decimal coin collection. As you can see, it's beautifully made. It came the other day, I've only just opened it, so I just thought I'd show you. That's where the first lot of coins will go. What I like about it is it's sturdy, it's got room for a lot of coins. It's cool because it's the first one I've had with a lock mechanism, as you can see. Very simple lock mechanism, open shut. Lovely inside, really well designed. Like I said, plenty of space for lots of coins. Of course, underneath you've got the drawers, and each one of them has got rows and rows of holes ready to put the coins in. I have already had 12 coins, but I will show you them when I've finished actually the collection, rather than showing them you 2 coins at a time. As you can see, that's the 3rd drawer, and the 4th drawer, that's where all the cards will go in when I've completed it, and that's my pre-decimal coin collection cabinet. Now, at the start of this vlog I said I was going to talk about life achievements, and that is something I'm going to talk about. Now, I don't mean life achievements as in running a 4-minute mile or something like that. I'm on about life achievements as in reaching certain stages. Now, my brother-in-law, Andrew Carrick, has on just literally yesterday turned 50, and I'm only 13 months off that myself. I'm now 48, and next month I'll be 49, of course, and 12 months later 50, job done. And I think if you reach whatever age you reach to, and you look and you are thankful that you've managed to get there, because if I look back on my life, and especially up to when I was about 20, 25, I could have easily not been here now, easily. I could have been in either prison, or I could have been dead, to be honest with you. Some of the things that happened to me when I was younger, I could have been dead. And I'm still here going at 48, and I call that a life achievement. I don't think I need to have letters after my name. I don't think I need to, you know, become famous for anything or other. I think that everybody is entitled to say that they've got a life achievement for every year that they are still here, because a lot of people last year were taken from us. Now, a lot of people were fathers, mothers, sisters, brothers, aunties, uncles, great-granddads, granddads, everything you can possibly think of died last year. And it really makes you appreciate the fact that you are lucky to be alive. Now, you'll have people, which I don't like, I see it on Facebook quite a lot, complaining about things that they haven't got, but they never seem to be thankful for what they have got. And I'm one of these people who has learned to be thankful for what I've got, because it could have been, my life could be a hell of a lot worse than it is. I know I've got disabilities, I know I've got medical problems, and I've got anxiety, and I suffer with depression, but I still think my life could be 50 times worse than it is. So my life achievements are getting up in the morning for a start and seeing another day. If I wake up and see another day, that's an achievement to me. Coming downstairs, having a cup of tea, sitting out. The last few days the weather has been absolutely astonishing. It's been beautiful. It's been 20 degrees, real feel 22, 23, and it's been nice enough to sit out on our decking every day. And even last night, me and my wife Deb were still sitting out there, gone 10:30 last night when it was going dark, because it was so calm, it was so quiet, there was no wind, there was no noise, nothing. It was so serene and peaceful. And that's another one of them where I just sat there and I was thankful for everything I'd got. You know, I've had a lot of things taken off me in my life which were not my fault, as in abilities, things I wanted to do, things I love doing, things I enjoyed doing as hobbies, and I can't no longer do them when I should be able to do them. You know, they're not things that, oh yeah, you're too old for that, blah blah blah. I'm not talking about playing football or cricket, fair enough, I know 48's a bit old for that, but as you know, I used to play snooker and I used to play darts, and having them taken away from me was massive to my life. It was massive because they were my big sports. They were the big sport hobbies that I got, and that I used to spend hours playing. I used to enjoy them, and that's one of the reasons why I started to get suffering with anxiety and depression, because I was losing the ability to do stuff which I wanted to be able to do. And it took me a while to learn to say, hang on a minute, no, you can't do that, but you're still alive, you can still breathe, you can still get around, you've still got family, you've still got friends, you're still loved. And if you've got any of these things, not all of them, just any of these things, you're blessed. If you've got all of them, then you're very, very lucky. You know, I have got a really good network of friends and family. I've got people who I could turn to in a crisis. They could turn to me in a crisis. I've got people now who use me for advice. But then again, I've also got, like tonight, I was just sitting here, just about to do my vlog, and the phone went, and it was my nephew, Sean, and now he's 34 coming up, if I'm not mistaken, and he just rang up to find out how me and my wife were, just out the blue. No reason, no, not wanting anything, just ringing up to find out how we were. And that shows, you know, how close our family are. And I think if you've got that, even with friends, it doesn't have to be family, even if you've got it with friends, just somebody you can turn to. Now, I do a lot of reading of a men's mental health webpage on Facebook called Let's Speak Men's Mental Health. And I read a lot of stories on there, and a lot of them ring true to my own life, but some of them don't. Some of them I can't imagine what the person's going through, but others, I actually look at them and think they are mimicking my life story, literally. I can see exactly what's happening there, and they have, when I last did a vlog, I told you about what I was talking about was choices. And now you have a choice. You can't say you haven't got a choice. You do have choices. You always have choices. Don't get me wrong, sometimes a certain choice might be taken out of your hands, but there will always be choices you can make, and you can either make a good choice or a bad choice. Now sometimes you think you're making a bad choice and it turns good, sometimes a good choice and it's turning bad, but you are still making that choice. And that's what I mean by lifetime achievements. You can choose to go down whatever path you want in your life, and then what happens then is down to you most of the time. If you go down a bad path and bad things happen, you can't turn around and blame anybody else. You can't turn around and say, well, it was such and such's fault. Yeah, but you went down that path. You had the choice to go down that path. And obviously people might talk about peer pressure, where somebody gets you to do something. I no longer bow to peer pressure. I used to, don't get me wrong, I used to think that I better do stuff because it made people happy, even if it didn't make me happy, it kept them happy, so do it. But I don't do that no more. I made the choice to stop doing it, and I've been a lot happier since. You know, I do listen to people's problems, yes, of course I do, yep, and I'll give them advice if they want advice, but I won't let their problems become my problems. I will keep a gap between the two, so that I am not completely overwhelmed by their problems, that I can't see my own life. And again, that's a choice I made, to say, look, there needs to be a barrier between my life and their life. Yes, we can be good friends, but I don't want them to become so dependent on me that I lose track of my own life. You know, I don't want that. I don't want that. I'm quite happy with my life how it is. It could be a hell of a lot better, but it could be a million times worse. You know, it could be a million times worse. And that's what life achievements. You don't have to have letters after your name. You don't have to have certificates or, you know, O levels or A levels or whatever to say that you've achieved life. You know, you are lucky. Some people don't get that opportunity. It gets taken off them at a very early age. Some of them don't even see life. You know, they don't even see the open air. They don't even see the sky or nothing like that, because life's taken away from them like that. So if you can still turn around, and like I am at 48, and say I'm still going at 48, then I'm quite happy with that. I'm doing something right. And that's what it's all about, making, you know, knowing what you want to achieve from life. And if you want too much, if you want to achieve too much and you set yourself ridiculous targets, then you can't really be upset when you don't reach them. But if you set yourself nice, simple little targets and build up, you could achieve 50 things where you might only achieve one that takes you 10 years. And you know, I'm definitely one of these people who believes in being thankful for what you've got, not sorry for what you haven't. So that is what I wanted to talk about today, all about life achievements and choices again. You all take care. I'll do another vlog soon. Bye for now.